Well, hello, everybody. It is 5 o'clock on a wonderful, chilly Thursday evening here in Minneapolis, at least. Depending on where you're tuning in from, it might be a little warmer, might be a little colder. I don't know. I might have somebody who's tuning in from Alaska. Wouldn't surprise me. So, with the inauguration finally out of the way, I may talk a little bit about that tonight. I may not. But it's time for another leadership lessons in Final Fantasy XIV with yours truly, Curious Bystander. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I always have to announce I am a professional leadership coach. You can find more about me at the website on the screen. If you want to talk leadership, or if you think you may have an interest in becoming a better leader by working with a coach such as myself, you can find a way to contact me at the same place. Let's move into the game, shall we? Last time we left off, we had done some quests for the main story. And since then, Callie and I have done a little bit of leveling. Where we left off, I was level 45. Now I'm level 48. So I should be better able to tackle the challenges ahead of us this evening. So we shall find out, I suppose. To that end, Trauma Queen tells you of the Wanderer's Palace, a glittering trove of treasures. Yeah, Abazi Charazi sounds like a goblin. Upper Lenosi. Okay. I'm in Lenosi. But I'm in Limsa, so let's teleport to Camp Bronze Lake to begin our adventure for the day. See what this Trauma Queen thing is all about. Let's see, level 50 it says. Where? Aha, I spy a Callie. Seems she is in a mood to be joining us tonight after all. So let us ride then. Although I suppose it would behoove us to invite to la party. Look at me riding a motorcycle down the stairs like a boss. Heyo. Bazi Charazi is in fact a Lalafell. You're one of Alin's, aren't ye? That one's got a ghost in her attic, you know. Keeps sending other ventures to that damn place she calls a palace, thinking you're going to bring her feller back. 'Twas 7 of us that day, one of them her feller. My best friend was another. Soon as we walked in, a tonberry attacked. It was dark, and we couldn't get purchase on the floor, for 'twas covered in lake slime. Then blood. We'll see how long she lasts, yep. What more is there to say? Only Elaine and I made it out by the grace of the 12. Everybody else is dead. Think I'd leave him behind. Leave my brother by another blood? If I hadn't seen what the Tonberry left, saw no treasure there, only death. I've said my piece. You still want to see for yourself? That's your business. I'll ferry you there, for my adventure days are over, and I'm the boatman of this lake. Does that mean we're going to Purgatory now? She thinks they all live, you see, all 5 of them hiding from the Tonberry somewhere in the palace. She tried to flee the infirmary. She told folk about her friends needing rescuing, then she got sly. Ah, poor lost Elaine. Do I want one of these? Maybe the Rubelite ring. Vitality, piety, mind. Or maybe the Black Pearl ring. Duty Finder has been updated with a new regular duty. Wanderer's Palace. That's a fun little leadership lesson, is dealing with the fallout of catastrophic events, right? I doubt very few of us who haven't served in the military, for that matter, are going to have experiences quite similar to Abazi and his friends. But in real life, there are such things, at your job or at, with your family. You can have falling out with one of your relatives, multiple of your relatives. You can have fallings out with your friends. You can have fallings out with folks at work. You can have projects that just completely implode with an important client. And having the presence of mind to take a pause or tap in the moment and realize that, yes, things are not going the way that you would like them to be. However, getting upset and acting erratically are not going to help you in those situations at all. That's all I will say on that matter. So let's see. It doesn't say we need to actually do the dungeon, Callie. So I mean, if you wanted to, we could, I suppose. That's true. It is a level 50, so we've got 2 more levels to go. We can go do another quest here. We've got Going for Gold, which is back in the Aurum Vale. Holds a suitable challenge for an adventurer of your accomplishments. Found in the southwesterly reaches of the central highlands of Caerthas. So that means back to Camp Dragonhead. Is the closest warp point. Maybe I should put my glass over here so that I don't have to try and slurp it around my microphone. Well, this guy looks like a villain out of a movie. His coat makes him look like he has a mustache. I will wait. Not in any particular rush tonight, anyways. It's been a long day for us both, and taking some time to relax and breathe will just help make the evening a touch more relaxed. So this actually may have been a toss-up between coming from Camp Dragonhead and coming from that last place I was at with Sid and company. But that's what mounts are for. Seems we can go around the observatorium. I'm probably going the awkward way around, but meh. Ice sprites, snow wolves. Snow, much like the northern tundra that we live in. Uh-huh. Here go. Viljelmus. Hail, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me. Nedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know how the Aurum Vale earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore, which, through reactions with the groundwater, combine to exude golden-hued fumes. Beautiful sight. It is, until you realize the damned death clouds are burning your chest from within. That sounds pleasant. If you still wish to take your life in your hands, I'll not be the one that stops you. But do try not to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. Dex. I will take Dex items all day because I am a dexterous character. Aurum Vale is a level 47 dungeon. This one is worth reading up on the boss battles. Fair enough. We don't need to go in there today. However, we do have the story quest. Black Wolf's Ultimatum. I don't have time to read up on the bosses right now, unfortunately, but I will do that off camera, and then maybe we can take a peek at that perhaps the next time around. Let's see. Owing to your timely intervention, Eorzea's leaders have resolved to fight the Empire to the last. Return to the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay and speak with Minfilia. Well, okay then. That means... Oh, Black Betty, Thanalan. Whoop. I like how I whistle for my microphone, for my motorcycle, but the whistle doesn't actually make any sound. And off we go. I'm enjoying it. Man, hard to believe that we are at the end of A Realm Reborn. Or thereabouts, at least. Oh, we've got a flying mount. That's kind of cool. Whoop. Enter the Waking Sands. So I shall. I'm not at home. Calling me at 5:15 at night. Enter the solar. All right, I'm guessing there's going to be cutscenes, so I'm going to cut myself out here. Wow, crew's all here. Uber's coming to pick us up. It just so happens I have one. Okay. Wolololololololo. You say so. Unison nod. Okay, so that's that. And I'm not out of level to do Operation Archon yet. That's fine. There are other quests that can be done. There we go. ba, 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 ba. I still don't think this door goes anywhere, but it would be really cool if it did. Ah, Slefswith has a quest. Plan that requires an adventurer's aid. Sure, I'm in a questing mood tonight. Read the riptides and the winds, and brace yourself for the coming storm. Learned as much when I sailed as a yellow jacket, The wisdom of the seas has served me just as well on land. The beast tribes are a storm in the brewing, and neither the scions nor the city-states can allow themselves to be caught unawares. Nay, we must strike first and nip the storm in the bud. I'd start with the kobolds. I reckon they've grown a bit too big for their breeches of late. One more thing I learned as a yellow jacket is that your ship is only as steady as your crew. Before taking on the kobolds, I've a mind to round up some new allies. In Camp Overlook, you'll find a crew of pirates who've given up pillaging and plundering and now fly the flag of the Maelstrom. I'd bring them on board to fight the kobold menace, but I've a notion that an honest plea from yourself would be more convincing. Might ye travel to Camp Overlook and speak to Commander Bloden in my stead? You'd be doing us a great service, I think I can do that. Hey, look at all these quests. What do you have for me, Urianger? Looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. Friends to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Word. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness, and returned to tell the tale, avow that ne'er before have they seen its like. The gods' quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bowlord Leywin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Okay. What is it, Wigstan? My dear friends, Abba and Auli came to the Scions with a burning passion to deliver this realm from darkness, a passion that I could never muster. They fought bravely and with honor, until they could fight no more. Me, I was never worth much on the battlefield. I wanted nothing more than to honor my fallen comrades, to carry on their fight. But how? One day it struck me. I may be woefully lacking on the battlefield, but my mind is sharp enough. I resolved to plot a course of action and recruit capable allies to our cause. One thing is clear to me. We can ill afford to be distracted by the beast tribes with more ominous storm clouds gathering on the horizon. To that end, we must find strong and loyal allies to quell the beastman menace. You are familiar with the U, perhaps? The University? That's probably not it. A tribe of fearsome hunters and huntresses. I am convinced that they would prove invaluable allies in the battle against the Amalja, if only they could be won over. The U respect strength above all. I fear they'd sooner gut me than listen to my tale. But you, if you spoke, they would listen. I'm certain of it. And so I ask, friend, travel to Forgotten Springs and speak to Ord Nun in my stead. Boy, some of the names in this game, I tell ya. Oh, Kalidokali. Radolf, not Rudolph, Radolf. Would have you lend your assistance to the Maelstrom cause? Oh, but I already have. I am part of the Maelstrom cause. I call upon you, fellow scion, curious to assist our allies in meeting a mutual objective. The Maelstrom needs every sword it can summon to stifle the Sahagin advance. I implore you to journey to Camp Skull Valley, discuss the matter with Falk Brida, and render what remedy you can. Okay. Got my work cut out for me, it would seem. Gonna be a busy boy. And that's actually something worth noting here, briefly, while I have it on the top of my mind, is as a leader, especially in a professional capacity, there are often a lot of requests for you to help out with this, go do that, make sure that this does the thing. Just lots of requests to do in general, because you are seen as the person with the authority and the power and the wherewithal to do it. Now, it's very easy to get completely snowed under by those requests and bogged down and behind the eight ball to the point where you get yourself in a very reactive space, and one that, one, is not serving you and giving you the ability to lead effectively by doing the things that matter most. But two, it also doesn't serve your team, because the farther behind you get, the less able you are to help out your team with your authority, your leverage, your expertise, whatever. So keep that in mind as the requests pile on for you to do things. Bear in mind a couple things. One, that people love to attempt to delegate things that they're perfectly capable of doing, but that they don't want to. And two, that if you take on every task, trivial or not, you need to look at those task requests that are coming in to see if your involvement is really going to be the thing that makes the difference, or if it can be given or, reassigned back to the person that requested it or someone else on the team. So just some food for thought. Let's see here. Where shall we go first? Doing some crafting, hey, Callie? Poof! Let's see. I suppose we could just go down the list here. Go back to Lenosi, go to Aleport, it would seem. Yeah, let's start with Aleport, shall we? Although I wonder... So we are in Thanalan. I don't think we can charter a ship directly to Aleport from here. I actually want to investigate that real quick. It's not down there. It's up here. Tell how frequently I use the docks. To Limsa, and then we'd have to go to Aleport. So, fine. We'll just teleport. It's only 400 gil. All right. Aleport. Oh, we have a dashing wizard here. All right. How does one get out of here? This way, I think. Aha. I don't remember exactly where Skull Valley is, but the arrow says in this direction. So we shall follow the glowing arrow. killer mantises. Yes, the marker is up here. We have Falkbrida, who is very tall. If you have come seeking Falkbrida of the Maelstrom, congratulations, you have found her. Although I suppose in truth it is I who have been seeking you. Camp Skull Valley overlooks the Sahagin Four, the sea-sucking hordes right under her bony nose. We are the dam against the rising tide of savagery. Indeed. Not you, Amtas. Atmtas. Atmhas. Atmhas. Pardon my wheezing. I won't waste your time with niceties. As we speak, a ship is bound for Aleport, where it will reprovision. The ship carries precious freight, crystals from the Isles of Umbra, which it is set to consign to Maelstrom couriers. Yet loose lips have let the fishbacks gain wind of the plan. Were these crystals to fall into Sahagin hands, it would bring them that much closer to reawakening Leviathan, a contingency we can ill abide. Have I fought Leviathan yet? I don't remember. I ask that you see to the safety of the crystals. My subordinate, Ururu Kogururu, waits you at Aleport. Again, the weird, just ululative names. So, back to Aleport, I suppose. Had I known that the path just connects right up to this door, I would have gone out this way. Notes for future reference. I think we need to go up. Otherwise, the marker is smack dab in the middle of the Aetheryte. And I don't think that's where our quest person actually is. All right, Ururu. Give me the smooth skinny.
Ah, I take it you're the scion they spoke of. I'd imagine someone more imposing.
Yeah, so did I.
Nevertheless, the ship won't be in for some while.
And yet you're facing inland. How are you going to know that the ship is arriving? Maybe he's intuitive or something.
We'll need to load the ship as soon as she arrives, so as to lend no license to Sahagin interlopers. You'll do the most help at the pier.
I suppose I shall at that. Look at you on your sparkly Healy horse. I got down here just as fast as you did. Give me Fenrir. Thank you. I could have jumped that if they would have let me. And just who in Eorzea are you supposed to be? They hired an adventurer? No one told me about an adventurer. Well, I suppose you might as well make yourself useful. Bring the supplies from the wharf to the pier so the ship can reprovision as soon as she docks. That should help. Oakley dokes. Supply box. Look at these worthless rabble laying about over here. They're the ones who should be doing the work. But, you know, I will not lament doing a little bit of hard work. There are a lot of leaders who would, and I think that is mighty unfortunate that they're not willing to lend a hand with even the most trivial things if they have the bandwidth to do it. Another box? Okay. This is good. Kind of lets my mind breathe a little bit. I've been spending a lot of time thinking and making decisions today. I need my mind to rest a little bit. All right, Dawson, I've moved your boxes. Oh, well, you're a quick worker. Darn right I am. I forgot my name. I forgot to tell you my name. Well, if you didn't drink so much ale, you might remember your name. The name's Dawson. I oversee every crate that washes up and ships out here. I go back and let your Maelstrom masters know that this load is in ship shape. Do no more for you to do here, no sir. Okay. Vroom vroom, off we go. Let's see, do you think he means go back up here? Yes. Yes, he does. Hoping it wasn't go back to Fort What's Its Nuts. Well, that's not too far either.
Excellent. You've done all you can for now. Just make sure you're prepared when it comes for the ship to leave port.
Has tidings regarding the shipment of crystals.
Your ship's come in. Head over to the pier and see to it those crystals reach their destination.
Yes, boss. Can do, boss. Vroom vroom, boss. Oh, and magically, we have another boat. She's all restocked and ready to go. Hop aboard, if you think that's best.
Help! Serpent Reavers are at the gates.
Serpent Reefers, those traitorous Horsens. Whatever in Eorzea could they possibly be doing here? I caught bait with my cargo to escape with my life, but they're still out there. Waiting for us to try and reclaim the consignment, no doubt. Lucky for you, this adventure here is going to give those bastards what for. I'll hang back here and make sure no one lays a hand on the Maelstrom freight. The ship will stay docked until you're done taking care of the Reavers. Fortunately, they're not the Serenity type of Reavers. That would suck. But I would deal with them nonetheless. For it is my job as an adventurer to do so. Forgotten crate. Sparkly forgotten crates. Boop. Boop. No worries. I'm just DPS. I have no way to get aggro other than to just do sheer amounts of damage. You don't look like Dawson. What in the name of the Navigator happened here? You must be the adventurer the Scions sent. My name is Dawson. I was sent from Melvan's Gate to oversee the freight here at Aleport. Yet the freight is nowhere to be seen. Another Dawson? You mean to say an impostor has been handling my freight? I fear that he has. And now the ship is missing. This was no mere prank. Treachery is afoot. You must notify Falk Breda without delay. Boop, boop, a doop. Back again, jiggity jig. Another leadership lesson, especially for those of you who manage or lead folks in more physical, labor-oriented jobs. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but do your best to reduce the amount of toing and froing and backing and forthing that your team has to do. Not only does it preserve their energy and their time, but it also helps prevent injuries, especially in a factory setting. Word of our folly has beaten you to me. So consumed were we with the dangers of Sahagin at sea that we left ourselves open on land. Though this scallywaggery took place on shore, I haven't any doubt 'twas the Reaver's doing. We've pieced together the identity of our fraudulent freight bearer, the dread pirate Drinsnaggle, or Drisnaggle. Drysnaggle? Snaggle Rock? It's only fitting that the silver-tongued snake calls the serpent's tongue home. The Sahagin we were prepared for, but not the serpent reavers. We steeled ourselves against the danger on the horizon, only to fall to the danger at our very feet. Yep, you did that. No, not Coffee Boy. I want to talk to you. Serpent Reavers left us no choice. The risk of the crystals falling into Sahagin hands is too great for us to remain idle. It comes time to act. So many are the crystals that we have no means of recovering them. We can only hope to destroy them. Well, that escalated quickly. While losing the crystals is regrettable, we have far more to lose should Leviathan be summoned. Our forces will bombard the Reavers, drawing them out of their dens so that you might slip in with these makeshift bombs to destroy the crystals. The Serpent's Tongue lies beyond Tidegate and the Sahagin land base, at the very heart of the enemy encampment. Whoop. We're off to slay some bandits, some oriful bandits of stuff. Nort Moen. All right, all these Sahagin, man. Just keep writing. Just keep writing. Oh my, it got really dark. Okay. To the left, to the left, to the left. There's a door. Aha! Sea Wasp. All right. I am quickly going to die. Yep. All right. So next time we don't ride right into the middle of them. They weren't reacting, so I was like, okay, so do I need to wait here for an active event or something? Apparently not. Boxes, crystals. Let me get back there. And that's another leadership lesson. Sometimes you don't have the information you need to know what you're getting yourself into, so sometimes you just have to step in it. And make do with what you have. I'm hoping you were able to get out of there in one piece, Kelly. I was trying to run away, but then I got stunned. All right. I'm going to ride up to the door in the wall here, and then I'm going to dismount. All right. I'm here. Nothing followed me. Oh, and there's a fate going on, so it's probably the stained Nostorius Serpent Reaver Captain Ermswiss. Oh, well, we can wait out the fate then. We don't need to partake. And whether in combat or whether in life in general, remember, discretion is the better part of valor. I did not show any discretion when I rode in here the first time. Fate failed. That's a dead sea wasp. All right, let's go kill some reavers. Boop. Well, hello there, friend. You all right over there? All right. Very good. How do I bomb? All right. So now we know. Oh, and there's a fate again. Flippin' heck. All right. I'm going up. Apparently. I'm embattled up here. You need some help? Oh, we found Erm Swiss. Aerated Swiss. No. I deny you your special area attack. For now, at least. Uh-oh. I've aggroed people. You okay over there? All right. Aerated Swiss cheese is down. Now we can kill these blokes and be done with it. All right. Do you need a moment to... Oh, are you being... Boy, this place is a piece of work. All right. Do you need a moment to recover? All right. Box go boom. Which means we're about to get hoarded. And I've been stunned. Yay! Okay. Very good. Very good. I wonder, can we blow that up from here? No, it's too far. Ah. No, they're going to make us run through. Oh, I just found a way. I will employ as much tactics as I am able. Who is targeting me? Oh, he's up there? I'm not going to run back through that. I can't run back through that. This is our last box. So we take this out, we can make a run for it. After we defeat the troop that is inevitably going to show up. Okay. I'm going to blow up the box. Are you ready? And I've been stunned. There we go. Fantastic. Back to Aylward? Question mark? Oh no. I'm sorry, Callie. That's no fun. Well, I suppose I could roll on back there and help you get your credit. Do what you can to survive for a couple minutes. I am on my way. It is true, healers are generally, well, but at once harder and easier to kill. Nah. I could have jumped that if they would have let me. On a bloomin' motorbike, I am. I can jump whatever I like. Like Evil Knievel. Okay. I just attracted the attention of stuff. So I'm going to have to take care of these first, I think. It's interesting you didn't get any credit for that because you're in my party. Okay, I'm here. Let's go blow stuff up. Boy, they're having a hard time with that boat. All right, is that it? For now, it seems. Well, we have to go upstairs. We have to go upstairs and fight the dudette. We won't get her down in 2. Took her more than that last time. Boop. We may have to face her anyways because we have to go up there. Although if we hang out on this ramp for a little bit for the next 30 seconds, we might be able to avoid her long enough at least to get the box done before we have to deal with her. The fate seems to cycle itself fairly quickly over here. Failure. Watch your tongue. I got seals for it. Whatever. All right. All right. Do the box. Do the thing. All right. Let's hop down and... The fate is? Oh, you blew up. You have all 3 boxes done now? Okay. Well, then let's split. All right. I'm going to have a fun, harrowing ride. Teleport offer to Ailport. I'm already halfway there. Besides, I need to go back to Camp Hoosie, what's it? And talk to Coughing Boy's master. Our triumphant hero returns, and I imagine it will be some time before the Serpent Reavers and the Sahagin rear their ugly heads again. More importantly, we needn't worry about Leviathan rearing his head. The Maelstrom, and indeed all of Limsa Lominsa, owes you a debt of gratitude. And please send my regards to Radolf. To Radolf, who is back at the port. No, he's over... that's right, yes. So we have no need to go back there just yet. Forgotten Springs. How about that place? That's over by the Gold Saucer, it would seem. Have I actually been over there? Apparently I have. Apparently I have. I don't recall ever being over there, but I might remember differently when I get there. Oh, this place with my favorite dude from the Prove Yourself to the Guardians quest line. My favorite Mikote storyline hero dude. Yeah. None. Slayer of Titan returns. The Slayer seeks something of the you, yes? What is it you seek? So, you would have us join your fight against the Amalja. Humph. The you do not care for the lizard men, this is true. But the you fight no battles but our own. That is what my tribesmen will say. I'm not unwilling to help you, but I know you better than they. I love this man's coat. So shiny. All right, Nun. What do I have to kill for you to join my cause? What's it to you? The word of the Nun is law. Those who turn a deaf ear to the Nun, they will no longer have ears. Well, proverbially speaking, they don't to begin with, but I'm not going to go down that path. I could order my tribe to fight for you. That would be good for you, yes. But would it be good for the you? That is my question. Yes? You have proven yourself to me, but to many of the you are just another outsider. If you would earn their trust, you would do it yourself. Speak to my tribeswomen and hear with your own ears how they feel about you. Okay. Speak with the U tribeswomen. I'm guessing these are generic tribeswomen 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong-willed huntress. Yes, generic tribeswoman. The you fight for whom we want to fight, when we want to fight. Is this so difficult for an outsider to understand? Well, no. Bobbity-boo. Sweet-smelling huntress. Ooh. Join your fight? Why would the you help an outsider when we've problems of our own? Well, I'm inevitably going to help you with those problems, so you should just give up now and help me. Ups. Ups. Stern huntress. To answer to the none, and I answer to the none, and none other. Begone, outsider. This is no place for you. Whoop. Lol, what? Why do? I have heard tales of your strength. Yet if you are strong, why do you not fight your own battles? Because I'm not strong enough to fight this particular battle. If I was, I wouldn't be asking for help now, would I? And that's a good leadership lesson is, in a lot of circumstances, if you are a designated leader, you have been given the authority with which to make certain decisions or to tackle certain situations. As an individual, though, and as a leader of yourself, there is a lot to be said about finding help. A mentor, a friend, a family member, a coach like myself can go a long way towards helping you beat those boss monsters that are insurmountable on your own. And there's no shame in asking others for help. Everybody needs to at some point. You have returned, but I would ask you to leave me. I am first and foremost known to my people, and their needs concern me more than yours. Well then. Ooh. New helmet. That's better than my Dragoon armor. How about that? Okay. New armor. That's better than my Dragoon armor. Hey, it's going to be a showpiece before long here. Outsider. I told you to... You would help the you. You outsiders puzzle me, but I would be fool to refuse your aid. I am the warrior of light after all. I am told that some of my tribeswomen have been ambushed and captured by the lizard men. If the rumors are true, they bear grave wounds. This deep, growly voice is taxing my vocal cords. The you are no strangers to death, but to die without a fair fight, that is no way for an you to die. An you, not a you. I ask you not to rescue them. If they are truly you, their pride will not allow it. Ease their wounds with the salve, and they will take care of themselves. Okay. Feeling I'm going to need the Fenrir for this. I'm feeling I went in the wrong direction. But while we're traveling here, that's another leadership lesson to bear in mind, is to be aware of and respectful to the wishes of those around you when and where you are able. And oftentimes you are able to, uh, to honor those wishes. It's just a matter of understanding what those look like. Oh, we need to go up. Ups. Where are ups? There's ups. I found ups. All right. Bruised Huntress, whom I can't help until I kill these dudes. Oh, and until I get off my bike. But I want to ride my bicycle. Boop. All right. Well, that was easy. Gah, I'd die sooner than admit defeat to the lizard men. Well, that's your prerogative, but here you go. And let me guess. Thank you, friend. I'll not forget this debt. Fight your way out. All right. Now on to Bruised Huntress, Bloodied Huntress. Oh, hi guys. How's it going? Doot dooby doot doot doot. Watch yourself, stranger. Wounded or not, my claws are still sharp. I don't doubt that. I know not why you help me, but I thank you. Okay. And now I think we need to go more up. Oof. That one kind of hurt. All right. That's fine, I guess. Zanrak Lancer. Let me guess. No, I don't see her up here. Although that would make sense, wouldn't it? Hello. Hello. Jumpy jump. One can only enter the bridge by jumping. Well, that is the law of the Amalja. Okay. So she's got to be up here. Aha, she's behind the cart. Tricksy, tricksy hobbitses. Grrr, the pain. Pain no more. Pain be gone. Thank you, stranger. By your kindness, I live to fight another day. What can I say except you're welcome? All right. Well, that was fun. Amalja archers, huh? Well, I can outpace you. Winning. I love the sky out here at night. It's so cool. This is a very pretty oasis. And it's home to a lot of my people, so. The missing three have returned, and return with lizardmen heads. You are a true friend of the you, outsider. Of the you. All right, true friend, more armor. Would none suspect his tribeswoman may have had a change of heart. You are a proud people. It is not easy for us to express gratitude. To outsiders most of all. But those you saved would speak to you. Do them the favor of hearing their words. Okay. Fortunately, they're all right outside. Imagine that! They told me you were strong, but now I have seen with my own eyes. I would be honored to do battle by your side. Be honored to battle by your side. I don't know your scions from a hole in the ground, but your friends are my friends, and your enemies are my enemies. Let us crush the beastmen together. Okay. I thought I was lizard grub for sure until you came to my rescue. What say we crack some lizard skulls together? Can do. You gave me back my strength and my honor. This is a kindness I must repay. Should you require my aid, you have it. Aw, thank you very much. I'm getting there. Oh, man. Running right into the danger zone. Oh, dear God, why? Boy, this thing has a lot of health. Almost there. Well, that was a fight and a half. The sandworms marching out in a really weird line. Hurrah, hurrah. No worries, Kelly. I enjoy the seals too. I need to get some more Maelstrom stuff. So, I trust you have heard the answer you seek. The you do not open their hearts to outsiders easily, but those bonds we do form are that much the stronger. Now that's a good lesson here. Is it can be good with vendor management too, especially if you are someone who is very much an extrovert who's sent to manage sales and relationships and things like that. Don't take everything at face value. Be conscious of those that you are developing relationships with and why. And if it's not a good reason, you can email back and forth with them, but that doesn't mean you need to do business. You know, go out and have a beer with them if you like the person, but you don't need to be spending your professional time or your personal time and money on relationships that aren't serving you in good ways. Okay. To protect our freedom and our newfound friends, the you will fight this battle. Return and tell your scion companions that the strength of the you is with them. Go in safety, and know that you will always be welcome here. Cool. They're just still standing out here. Photo up. I don't need a photo. That's kind of how they're arrayed, though. Report to Radolf. Report to Wigstan. Speak to Lewin at the seat of the first bow. In the Black Shroud. To New Gridania. I think this will be our last hurrah for the evening before we shut it down. Doot dooby doot dooby doot doot doot. It was here in Gridania that I learned my lancing skills. God's Quiver Bow. No. To talk to Lewin. Proceed to the seat of the first bow. Yes, that's where I want to go. Yeah. Hello, Lewin. Bystander. I have heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Oh, Lord Lewin would have you ascertain the veracity of the ominous rumors circulating about Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rises in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect. But we have not to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, bystander, speak with the people, and hear their words with your own ears. That's another thing. People are like to blow things out of proportion and or tell stories to get what they want. I believe the first Beau is very prudent in making sure he gathers information to make sure that the what is going on is in fact the case before mobilizing resources to assist with it. Residents. Okay. So this guy's a dude. The Ghost Knight. I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his Hellsborn steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I returned. Well, if you're trying to wink while you sleep, that just sounds really uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. Cozy little waterfall there. Oh, we will go out and work our way back, I suppose. Yep. Aiden, what have you to say? Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know. This is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not stand in his way. That's ominous. In the words of Lobos, stop screaming, it's fine. Oh, Honorant is one of the folk. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, ye might say, with me own two eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where ye've travelled, but I can assure you ye've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I can tell ye, friend, that was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Okay. This guy's just inside the door here. Tata Sosa. Yeah, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me. Ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Indoobs. Indubby-dubs. Seems the claims are substantiated, therefore we should do something about it. Indubbity-dubbity-dibbity-do. People giving hugs. I like it. All right. Back to the chamber with Lord, what's his nuts? Lewin. A night clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword and hell's-born steed. It is clear now, our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient. It's true. Want me to go kill it? Oh, Lord Lewin would seek the counsel of others. But that's not killing stuff. Ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. Ooh, we get to fight Odin, do we? It is my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore, that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the gods' quiver take action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out Brother Oap Pezzy. My brain read that as something Pepsi. I'm like, okay, now they're just making it up. I would know what he knows, and be swift bystander. If Odin is truly come to the shroud, time is not on our side. All right, off to Pepsi it is. Pepples. Having fun riffing on the names, I guess. But he is not Beppis. Maybe. He might be Conk. Oh, I suppose Quarry Mill's a short teleport away. I can click on the thing. There it is. Oh, Pepsi of the holy things. He's here somewhere. Oh, Pepsi. I am Pepe. I am Pezzy. I'm just going to call him Pepsi. And you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah, yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving the earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last a great hero of Alleg did rise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and his spirit healed within a forest spring. For years this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. I almost did a Spoonerism there. By marauders. But recent archaeological studies at Allegan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. And now, these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes. But this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. Again, more credence to doing your research before jumping in, when and where you're able. I would send you to Earth's font to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirits stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Dark fire will not avail you, Flame Amundun! That was actually a pretty good resonant impression of Gandalf, I think. At least it sounded as such to me. Which way going? Yes. Yes, apparently we do. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the Shroud, so I don't know it very well. I'm usually in Limsa and Carthus. What with all my dragooning. None of that now. Scratch the paint on my motorcycle, I scratch your face off. Hey, hey, hey. Fine. Well, this is a windy path. Goodness. All right, Earth's Seal. Allow me to mime that I'm inside of a box in front of it. Last of the Alligans. Alligahoo, a bucket-a-doo, a bippity-boppity-doo. Flibberty gibbet, and what have you got? The last of the Alligahoo. Nicely done. Obtain the Binding Stone from Earth's Seal. All right. That means we can go back. It is pretty out here in the Shroud. I will attest to that. All right, a Pepsi. I've beaten the thing. I should give him an Irish accent since he's something or other. The crystalline gall that held the dark divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what has become of it? I found a small black stone. That has done stuff. Magical energy remains in this stone, though its powers have grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain. By Odin's fell blade there can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcome guest. And yet, it is all most curious. No, I'm most curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the Shroud? Because he wants to kill all of you? Probably. Revenge and all that. Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I would be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. All right, a Pepsi. I will share things. Ups. How does one ups? Aha. Aha. And of course, they had to put them clear on the other side from the stairs. Oh, Simi. I like your robe. So it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's fount has been broken, and the dark divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. Dex. All right, all you wanted to know about Odin. Simi would entrust you with a delivery. All right. I am a delivery boy, after all. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I have finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the dark divinity's presence in the shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Opepsi and Lord Lewin myself. Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the dark divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid. Absolutely. Urianger, actually. It's probably at about this time that I should return to my hotel room in Limsa. Oh, yeah, the thing. We've got a free pass to get back to Vesper Bay, right? So why not use it? Interdimensional letters, man. Douglas Adams would be so proud. That Zoa Xena person is still standing here. Enter the Waking Sands. Why, yes. Yes, I think I will. All right. First, Radolf, you're closest to the door. Ah, curious. So good of you to return. Tales of your deeds precede you. Knowing Limsa Lominsa lay in good hands allowed us to tend to matters of import elsewhere, but I am relieved to have you back with us all the same. Much work remains for the realm. It's true. I've already got red earrings, though. They do. That's why I'm wearing them. I don't give a hoot about the bonuses. Curious, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the shroud? Well, not directly on them, but I found rock. I cast my light all over that rock. It's what the kids are saying. I am old, Gandalf. So it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. We could recruit Odin. I'm sure he'd be great in any fight. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon Allegan historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering. One nation's great hero, another's most abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Alleg seal Odin in a gale of crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Cast thine light on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. Materia. Spell speed, skill speed, determination. Heaven's Eye, sure. Friend, I had my doubts that even one of your talents could win over the you. Once again, you have proven yourself capable of tasks that would make an ordinary adventurer shrink in fear. You have given hope and courage to all here, myself most of all. Rest assured that we shall not squander the opportunity you have given us. For my comrades, for my realm, for a new dawn, I shall stand tall and fight. Good. We will need you to. Speak with Bloiden. I'm not going to go speak with Bloiden because I'm going to go back to Limsalominsa. Whoa, I'm inside someone. Okay. I want to know where you get that dance because I want it. Probably in Fanaland somewhere. That's not the right direction. Okay. So, since we're away from the hubbub here, Curious is going to say goodbye so that I can say goodbye. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I do appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to come and hang out with me on Final Fantasy here. And hopefully you learned some good things about leadership or just enjoyed the game in general. Again, if you are interested in leadership or if you are a leader who is looking to sharpen their skills and just be a better leader in general for those that they are leading, you can find my website here. You can reach out and schedule a conversation there. No questions asked, no fee at all. Just one-on-one conversation about leadership. But yeah, so that's it for today's stream. Thank you all once again for watching. And until next time, remember, stay curious, my friends.